Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another SCUM single player episode. So, things have changed quite subtly. As you can see on the screen, we now have a decking or a porch or whatever you want to call it. I have been playing this game off camera. I have simply been playing this game for the sake of playing it. I've not been recording anything. I've been playing multiplayer, I've been playing single player, basically the same amount on each, and just having a good time on the game. Just like you guys, I like to just play this game for playing the game out of pure enjoyment. Some days I just don't want to hit that record button. Some days I just want to play it by myself, or with my partner, or with my friends, or by myself on multiplayer. So, there you go. But this is what we've got going today, ladies and gentlemen. We now have a decking. This is tier 2. We're no longer using the twigs. Any new building part, I'm going to try and upgrade to tier 2 because I don't like the twiggy look anymore. I like the wooden look. The wooden look's kind of, even though it's kind of dark, it's very dark. We can paint it eventually, or with time, if we can get ourselves some paint cans. But my thinking was, if I have a decking, I can drive a vehicle up here. And here's my dirt bike. I've also moved my well. My well was originally right here, and I've moved it around here. I should have tucked it in here, but I didn't really want it interfering with that little wall there. And can I just say, I've got this down to a fine art. This took me a little while. Now, you're probably wondering, hey Feudal, how did you get the foundations that close to these foundations? Let me just show you. I actually want to show you guys this. Go to crafting. Go to base building, choose your frame, right? See when it goes green like that? Hold left alt, right? And scroll down or scroll towards you to lower the height of the foundation, or scroll forward to increase the height of the foundation. Obviously you can't exceed a specific height. This is as tall as it's going to get. But this is how people make tunnel bases. What they do is they make like a wooden tunnel through, and then they've got like a big base here which is made of pure concrete, but the concrete foundation is like that tall. You can see how a player can fit through that, right? Now imagine it was just wood, right? When you get to the, I think it's tier 3, it actually completely encases the foundation, so this bottom bit no longer becomes a, well, you're not able to walk under the foundation. The foundation completely fills in. It's like a full-on box, essentially. It's a full foundation. It's a fully filled foundation. It's not on stilts or anything like that. But let me just show you something, right? So, if you look at the base and you look at these little low-hanging walls, watch this. Check this out. I've got this down to a fine art. Look at that. Look at that. So what I can do with this balcony or this porch is I can build these extensions, and I can build the base over the decking now. How cool is that? How cool is that? I think that is so cool, the fact that I can do that now. And the other cool thing about this is I don't have to use these L-shaped frames. I can use these frames. The full U frames. Now the U frame here will not, it won't jump up to the level of like that. It won't jump up to the level of that, even if I try and scroll to kind of move it. Essentially what I need to do is I need to take one of these L-shaped ones and do that, or if I can get it to agree with me, we'll probably need to do something with this, but in time, I might build the base over the porch. So that's something. But use the foundations, that little trick, and you can do it for any foundation. You can do it for the triangle foundation. So you can use hold alt, left alt, and then scroll forward, scroll backwards. You can lower the height. Same with, I don't know if you can do it with the ramp. I believe you can do it with the ramp. Oh no, you can't do it with the ramp because it's a snap point. The ramp's a snapping point. So you can do it with the foundations. So make use of them. Alright. Anyway, I'm going to Alpha 2 today. So we're simply just going to drive along here to this little neighbourhood, and then we're going to go south, and we're going to approach from the north side because it's the easiest way to get into the bunker. From there, we're going to enter through the front door, and before we leave, I'm going to just quickly double check. Have we got fuel in that? We've got fuel in that. Cool. Let's just go inside here, and as you can see, I've actually changed a few things here as well. This is no longer the big long shelf. It's the short shelf. So what I want to do, I want to go into craft, and what I want to do is I want to see if I can find some bobby pins, some lock picks. Do I have any? I've got one. Got one screwdriver. Do I get anything in here? Anything in here? Anything in here? It seems as though we have very little in terms of our lock picking things because I've just not been picking them up. And unfortunately for me, that has left us with very little to go on right now. But we've got 2 boxes of bobby pins. Oh, I forgot about my condiments. I need to put my condiments away. I was early making some grilled red meat as well because these are essentially my snacks for the road. So we've got some snackies. I'm going to replace my water out with something like, in fact, you know what, we'll fill it up. Fill that up using that water bottle there. So we've got a water bottle, we've got some grilled meat, we've got our military survival knife, we've got our Serpent 357. I have ammo for this, or I did have ammo for this, unless I've put it away, which is easy enough to fix. Unpack all. We've got a utility belt as well. Pretty cool. I'm going to just drop that there, just in case I misplaced some stuff. So before we go, let's reload. Let's double check this is reloaded. This is reloaded. This is going to be essentially my fallback weapon. It's not going to be overly used. It's going to be the fallback weapon. It's going to be the weapon that kind of saves my bacon, hopefully. Did I not pick up any M9 mags? Well, we'll need to fix that when we go into the bunker. We'll definitely need to fix that when we go into the bunker. But that's the porch, and that's the whole plan for the build. The plan for the build is to build an upper level, and using the lower levels here, essentially expand it across. And hopefully it works. And if it doesn't work, then that's fine. But if it does work, I have a blueprint for a potentially pretty solid base on maybe a PvE server. Maybe not a PvP server. This is probably not the best kind of base design for a PvP server. Even though if we were to convert this to a PvP server kind of base, we'd have to take away these cage windows. These windows here would take away this door, make it a full door. I'd probably leave that window door there because you can shoot through that, and this is where we're going to be placing all of our guns and such. This is going to be the armory. We are going to expand this, and we're going to put some weapon crates or weapon racks right here, and maybe place some more of these weapon holders on the wall. I might place another one of these like right here and make this kind of like lockpicking stuff. I'm not sure. In time, when all this is all fleshed out and when it's all built and stuff like that, it'll look a lot better. But in terms of a PvP base, don't make your first level have any windows. That's just my opinion. If you're going to use windows, use them on like the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth floors and stuff. Don't put them on the bottom. It's just an excuse for people to peek in and shoot you. And if you do block these windows up, that's fair enough, but you're using more materials for, you're just using too much materials. You should just use a filled in wall, essentially. Don't use these kind of covers, unless you made a mistake and you can't afford getting more wood back. But where are they? Let me just find them. They're right here. So the advanced fortification, medium fortification, basic fortification. I mean, that's got loads of holes. You could probably shoot through that, no problem. That's a little bit better, but it's still flimsy. And then you've got the advanced one, which uses lead, but I would much rather use lead for making bullets. Everything has a cost. Everything has, like, you need to weigh up what you want to use your materials for. Fair enough, you can go out and gather more, but if you've got finite resources in a place where, for example, I live up here in my multiplayer server in Charlie 4, the only place that I can get materials from is the city, which is very, very regularly visited by players. And obviously the abandoned bunker right here. So I've got very little in terms of materials to make use of. There's also a airdrop, or I'm not doing that. We're going to the bunker. We're not doing that. We're going to the bunker. Right. Enough dilly-dallying, enough chatting. Off we go. We're going to the Alpha 2 bunker. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. I took the wrong route. I actually went down this yellow road right here instead of going through the white road. But we're here. So it's all good. Now, I do have a collection of wooden stone-tipped arrows right now, and I've also got a... what is this I've got on my hands? It's a mohawk. So let's just have a little test of the mohawk. Oh, the wooden tipped arrows definitely do, or the stone tipped arrows definitely do their job, especially with this mohawk. I've definitely got this tied to my strength factor, which is 4.5, so I think we're going to be absolute monsters here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to wait for our sentry to come back towards us. And when he comes back towards us, he's going to stop like where this tree is right in front of me, and then he's going to turn his back to us, at which point we're going to jog right behind him, take a left, go inside. And hopefully there's not too many puppets, hopefully there's not too much problems, and hopefully we get out here with a lot of good stuff. I'm hoping to get some decent guns, maybe some ammo, maybe some magazines, attachments, hey, maybe even some toolkits. So like I said, we're just jogging. We're not sprinting. Don't sprint here. You can just jog. And there you go. Easy peasy. There's a beer sitting outside. Okay, open sesame. Let's just deal with him quickly. Deal with the puppets in a nice, orderly fashion, because what we want to do is we want to turn around and shut that door. Now, ghillie pants. There we go, 6. As I said, I want to try and find myself some magazines, maybe some guns. I'm not particularly looking for the ammo. I've got plenty of ammo at home. 45 ACP. If we find any boxed ammunition, that's a different story. But any of this loose ammunition, I'm not really looking to pick it up. I'm not really looking for that. I've got a bit of a list, a little shopping list to get here. So rattle a couple of these. There's a kunai, I can probably take that. There's a combat helmet. Another compass. What we could do is I could completely derail what I'm trying to do right now and take everything and go sell it. But that means I'll be coming out of here with more items than I bargained for. Do I want to go through there, or do I want to go through here? I want to go through here. I want to go through this door first. The door's automatically shut now, by the way. The timer on them is very, very quick, so if anybody gets a fright... Ooh, anybody gets a fright from the doors closing, it's because they are timed. I'm gonna take a few more bits of clothing because I'm all about the clothing in this game. Headshot. Now you've got 60 seconds, right, to defuse him and get C4 parts. But I'm not feeling like doing that right now, so I'm going to stand right here. Bang. There we go. Arrows are a wee bit muddled up, a wee bit wee bit damaged just because of the C4 blast, but that's alright. The arrows are still capable of killing. There's a good find right there. There's some more money. I don't mind taking that. Some bandages. Ooh, a pair of metal scissors. Do not sleep on metal scissors, ladies and gentlemen. Do not sleep on them. If you want lots of rags, if you want lots and lots of rags, you will take those scissors. You will take them. Painkillers. I like that the bandages stack to 3 now. That's really convenient. I'm seeing a lot of people bigging up SCUM at the moment, which is really cool. Obviously, there's still a few wee things that the devs can sort out, and I'm sure they're doing their job of sorting that stuff out. But I'm seeing a lot of people kind of, oh, there's a pineapple. I'll take that pineapple. I'm going to put that in my utility. Oh, that is my mouse that's doing that, believe it or not. My Razer mouse has a feature where if I click to the side of my mouse wheel, instead of using the scroll, this is scrolling, this is me pushing it to the side. Isn't that cool? That's just Razer products though. I just find it useful. I'm sure Corsair and all them have all got their, or MSI and stuff, they've all got their kind of little perks and stuff like that you can get. Right. We do have 3 uses, so we've got almost a full armory worth of lockpick items. I believe there's 2 armories in here. I can't quite remember though. Hold on. Painkillers jar. Also, don't sleep on medications, the vitamins and stuff like that. Don't sleep on them either. They can sell for quite a lot of money at the trader. If you find more, you know, vitamin boxes, if you find loads of stuff like that, sell it. You don't have to use it. You can sell it. You can sell it for quite a lot of money. And a lot of people don't quite. I don't see a lot of people gathering these things. I mean, it's fair enough if you don't want to gather them, but you're missing out on like maybe a couple $100 at each time. You're kind of missing that stuff out. But if you only miss out on a couple $100, okay. I go into the multiplayer server a lot, and I pick up a lot of these vitamin blasters, and people just don't take them. They just don't pick them up at all. I pick them up all the time. And even though they might lose their durability, they lose their durability really quickly actually on that server, which is kind of alarming. But it's not the fact of that, it's the fact that you're passing up like a couple $100 just because it's something you don't want to pick up. And I'm also guilty of this, by the way. I'm not going to say I'm not guilty of this. I don't pick up a lot of things that I should be picking up. Like back there was vitamins. I'm telling you guys to pick them up, and I'm not even picking them up. I'm not picking them up because I've got a shopping list in my mind, and I'm not here for vitamins. I'm here for maybe painkillers and stuff, which I've got. I mean, I've got a vitamins box right here, and I've got a painkillers box right there, and I've got a pineapple. You know it's serious when there's a pineapple in a bunker. And another military survival knife. Supposedly their damage output is quite lacking. I've seen quite a few people saying that it's a useful tool for, you know, lighting fires, lighting anything that needs lit, that requires a flame. But did I just put on stockings? Oh shh. Right, I don't want anybody. I didn't mean to put them on. I wanted to take the arrow out of her head. I didn't want to take the stockings. Believe me, I didn't want to take the stockings. Don't you take that out of context. I know some of you are going to take this out of context. Don't you dare start something new on this channel. I've already had to deal with stacking feathers and bee pollen. I don't want, and also the pantyhose as well. I've also had to deal with that as well. Please be nice to me. Please be nice to me this time, okay? I don't want to have to deal with the pink stockings. Oh! Those two were having a wee conversation there. Too bad I interrupted. Okay. Moving on. Moving on from the stalking chat. Oh, military tactical. Ooh. Now that's a good find. I'm gonna keep my jeans though. I'm gonna keep them with me. I'm not gonna drop them. Because if I can get more clothing, it gives me more variety and more layers for later episodes where I might want to go into, I don't know, into the rad zone. He's very angry. Painkiller's box. Put that in there. Right, let's go deal with this. Oh, there's two of them in there. Shot you in the ass. Shot you in the head. And you're dead. Oh, shot you in the nose. Oh, shot you in the head. Got your nose. You almost saw me put the red frillies on. I don't think so. I don't think so. You need to pay me to get me in red frillies. I don't want to see anybody like throwing a donation or any sort anything. I don't want to see a super chat or a super thanks in my in my comments. Don't you dare. I know someone will do it. Someone will do it out of spite. Because I know you guys. I know my audience. I know what you guys are like. I know what you guys like. Absolute fiends. You know who I'm talking about. Okay, I'm not going to pick up anything else that's kind of miscellaneous at this point. If I find any lockpick items, I'm taking them with me. Painkillers, right. This portion is dedicated to guns and the armory. We're not taking anything else now. There's a lot of clothing in here. Oh, black frillies. Armory. Before I go in to the armory though, I'm just gonna have a wee... Oh my god. This place is absolutely laden with alcohol. And coke as well. Jeez. High calorific value. Like I said, I'm just going to quickly go through these ones just in case we find a screwdriver or something. Just going to quickly run down here. Oh, it's a garrison cap. A 40 mic. We could make an improvised grenade launcher. That's something we can actually do. I'm going to have a wee sip of water now. Why can I not take a sip of water? Do I have my... Why will you not take a sip of water, sir? Oh, okay. Excellent. Sip of water. In we go. Oh, already we're hitting the jackpot. That's a little deagle. Red dot sight. Right, we're going to just check the loose containers before we do the locked containers. MP5, gunpowder, 45 tracer, 45 full metal jacket, 9x39, AS-FAL rounds basically. Oh, sewing kit, repair. I'm going to repair everything quickly because I've just realised that some of my stuff is actually taking a little bit of a hit in its durability, especially my tactical military pants. So let's get them repaired. I want everything glowing green right now. So we're at 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 99? 100, 100, 100. Good. Okay. Let's do the old lock picking. That's one down. Bear in mind we can only do 3 here. So we'll do these 2 and then we'll cherry pick the one behind us. There we go. Not even lyrics, just noises. Oh, it was a good. It was. Oh, that's a good find actually. That's a very good find. MP5. Oh my god! I'm gonna take the MP5. I'm gonna take the magazine. We also need to repair this, unfortunately, which is gonna be a wee bit of a havoc. And a Mag 10. 38 special rounds. Maybe we should find ourselves another screwdriver. That was a good haul, by the way. In fact, see, before we do anything, let me just go back through here and pick up the loose 9mm rounds. There's 8. Oh, hello, gents. Well, that went smooth. Maybe I should use my bow more often. Maybe I should be using my bow way more often. It's just that door. Remember when I said don't panic when the door starts shutting? I started panicking when the door started shutting. Like that. Oh, there's another armory right here, I think. There's another one right here. Yes. Yes, there it is. There it is. Just a shame how we don't have another screwdriver. Well, hopefully we can... Hold on. Unpack all. I'm going to put this in my backpack right now, or put this on my back. I'm going to take this. I'm going to restack the ammo. And then I'm going to put it into the MP5K. There we go, halfway done. And then we'll load it into the MP5. That'll free up a little bit of space. That'll at least free up a space in my backpack. Okay, drag that there. Put this here. Reload. Lovely. And we're also in fully automatic, so let's just get that out of my hands. Because things could go very badly if I start shooting that. I need to pee. Whip it out in the armory. Okay. Let's go through the last of these loose containers, and we could go back to where we were originally and try and find another screwdriver if possible. I'm going to take that. And do I want to take any of these? Should I take the hunter mag? Yeah, I should. I should definitely take that with me. Get rid of that paper. We don't necessarily need paper. Get any more space down here? Oh, we've got a space. I'll take that gunpowder. Okay. Let's go and locate ourselves another screwdriver, if we can find one. If we can't find one, then that's fine. That's okay. We have acquired an AK-15, one of the most favoured guns in this game. And then it's just a case of finding the bullets, or buying the bullets. Finding and or buying. Like I said, we're going to go down here. We'll probably find another screwdriver around here. Right, through here. Through this store. Check in here. There's always a likelihood you'll find a screwdriver here and some guava fruit. I'm going to check every container here, because there's always a likelihood of finding something. I mean, that's still good. That's a lockpick item. I'll take that. Again, I jumped at my skin at that. Here's me telling you not to jump at your skin just because you can. Ha 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 ha. Screwdriver. So it's these, but ha ha. That might be enough. That might be enough. That is enough. Right, let's go back to the armory. Right, so we go back this way. Open this door. Run up here, and we can unlock that last container round here. It's not that one. It's that one. There we go. Let's see what's in here. Well, that was a waste. I actually chose quite well there. Run along here. Open this door. Then round here. Armory. Right. Picking some locks. One more. Okay, let's see what we get out of this. M249. Mosin. A Thompson. And an AK. I'm going to take the Thompson. Because the Thompson uses 45. Okay. Very good. Very good indeed. Now we just have to hit up a World War II bunker. See if we can get a magazine for this, and see if we can get a magazine for this and for this. Now we leave. Now it's time to exit. Now that I've got everything that I want, time to vacate. So going back the way we came, through a couple of blast doors. I think we're going to go through two more. This one and then the exit. No, I lied. It's two, then the exit. Right, this is where things can get a little bit spooky. We're just going to jog out. And now we sprint. And that's us. That was the bunker. Okay, let's see if we can find ourselves a World War II bunker. There's a World War II bunker up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to travel over to that. Did that drop something there? I heard something getting dropped there. Maybe not. Right. We're going to go to the World War II bunker. It's located back in our home sector. So I'll see you there in just a moment. Alrighty. Let's see if we can find ourselves a Thompson magazine. Do I have space? I do have space for it. Okay. Let's have a little nosy. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is a very that's a very useful scope. For anybody that doesn't actually know about that scope, I need to take that. I need that. I'm gonna eat this this grilled meat. It's got 330 calories. I might eat the other one as well. Metabolism. Calories, we're at 55%, which isn't too great, but that's okay, because we can eat two of them. They don't seem to fill my stomach too much. They're quite low volume, also low calorie as well. High in nutrients though, very high in nutrients. Okay, let's find a Thompson magazine. Yoink. Oh, give me a Thompson magazine. Please give me a Thompson magazine. It's literally just a drum, a ballista. Oh my god. It's... Oh, there's a... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my god. We've got a car 98k. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, what do I do? Hold on. Ejected. Oh, hold on. I need to think about what I want here. Oh, I need to think about what I... Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe. Oh, yes. Sardines or tuna, if that was back there. I don't think we're going to get a drum magazine here. However, I'm holding up hope. I'm mosing. Okay, we're not getting a drum magazine here. Where else could I go that's got a World War II bunker? There's a World War II bunker right here. I think. Like right there. There's also one right there. Let's go back to the base and deposit all of our findings. Let's do that first. And then we'll consider what we want to do next. Let's go back to the base, shall we? Conveniently enough, the base is literally just over there. Alright. See you in a jiffy. And just like that, we've arrived home. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. We're going to go in here and we're actually going to use the wall mount. There we go. There's one. There's two. There's three. I can't place that there because it's obviously too small. So, do we have room in the tacked box? We don't have room in the tacked box. That's not so good. We'll have to put it in the wood box for just now. It's not going to be there indefinitely. But we just have to, I think I just have to make room at this point. Oh, there's a lot of space in here that's underutilized. Like that right there. That's so underutilized. See, just like that. Just a little bit of rejigging the entire inventory. And now I've got space. I've got space again. Okie dokie. Right. I've still got a load of stuff on me. I've still got lots of things in my pockets. Food. Did I make a meds box? Pan, processed, bottle, condiments, cans, alcohol, guides, pot, craft, food, tacked, wood. I'll put it into tacked for right now. Tacked is short for tactical, by the way. Just in case anybody wants to find out why I'm naming these things the way I'm naming them. Put that in with food. Tacked, craft, tacked. I've not got a clothing one yet. That's another thing I need to sort out. That is another thing I need to sort out. I need to sort out a new blooming clothing one as well. Okay, we're relatively empty now, and god damn, we're looking pretty good now. We're looking the part. We are really looking the part. Right, what I want to do quickly is I want to try and find myself another World War II bunker. I think there's one there, or that one there. It's one of these two. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to see if I can find myself a drum magazine. I just need to watch my fuel. Right, we're here. Oh, hold on. There's There's 2 over there. Right, let's just... Dink! That went right through his nose. Oh. Legolas would be proud. Right, give me them back. Let's see if we can find ourselves a drum magazine. There's a Bushman in here. It's pretty stinky though. 1911 mag. Slugs. Some booties. Give me a drum mag. Please. Pretty please. That's the right ammunition for one. That's not the right magazine I'm looking for. That's the right ammo. Give me a drum mag. Please give me a drum mag. No drum mag. Is there anything on the roof? Oh wow, there's nothing on the roof. Okay. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, the only other place that I could probably go to is Bravo 2, so I'm gonna nip over there. My bike's really gonna run out of fuel, isn't it? If I get any money in my bank? No, of course I don't. Okay, I'm gonna go over to Bravo 2 and see if we can find it there. If not, I'm going back home. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Irreparable. God damn it, guess I'm walking there. Well, I guess we're not going to the World War II bunker. I guess we're just going straight home. That was a bit of a shocker. I thought I had control of the motorcycle there, and apparently I didn't. So, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back to being on my Lambo feeties, as Kitty would say. But today's been relatively good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end it here. Next episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going off camera. I'm going to walk over to the airfield because I want to try and get myself a plane, because I feel me being here is good if I'm building a base and showcasing stuff, but it doesn't really showcase everything else around the map. It doesn't showcase the adventures that I want to go on. So what I'm going to do is off camera, I'm going to have a little wander all the way over to Bravo 1, and I'm going to start the episode next time at the airfield. We're going to try and get ourselves a plane, ladies and gentlemen. But that's all I've got time for you today, ladies and gentlemen. If you have enjoyed it, leave a thumbs up on this video. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Let me know if that foundation trick works for you. See if you can make some really cool builds. I know a lot of people have been using this and making really cool builds, like serious bunker vibes and stuff like that. But yeah, tell me how it goes. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel, ring the little bell, select all, you'll be updated with the latest upload on this channel. If you want to support me a little bit further, ladies and gentlemen, consider clicking the join button, become a paid member, or click the link in my description to my Patreon. Pledge however much you like through that. Any and all support is very much welcome and very much appreciated. I am looking to build this channel up to 100k this year. We're getting it. I'm getting 100k this year. We're only just through January right now. We can definitely do it. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for watching today. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, I've been Mr. Feudal. I'll see you all another time.